Scrolling around the internet, I'm seeing a common theme in the comments regarding the Iran war, and even in many of the comments on my own commentaries talking about it. There is no strategy here. Is it that the media isn't telling anyone the strategy, or are people just choosing not to hear it? Because it's out there. It's been clearly stated. It was reiterated just the other day when President Trump addressed the nation about it. And let's get one thing out of the way before we go on here. This isn't a nation building thing, although, of course, Iran is going to have to rebuild. What will the regime look like? I'll concede I don't know. No one does, not even the president himself. And he said that. Fair enough. It's also not a police mission. We are in Iran for a very specific reason. Iran's pursuit of nuclear weapons and their clear threats they will use them. So let's walk through what the administration is actually doing and why the plan is clear, achievable, and absolutely the right move. People want to know what we're doing there in Iran, so here it is. The core mission is simple: destroy Iran's offensive capabilities, protect American lives, and make sure Tehran never gets near a nuclear weapon. That's it. If you want a short answer, that's at least what the objective is. Secretary of War Pete Hegseth has laid this out better than anyone. He's been crystal clear. The goal is to take out Iran's missile systems, cripple their navy, and eliminate their ability to threaten the region. President Trump has said from the beginning that this operation will be short, sharp, and decisive. So far, we're running into 5 weeks. It does appear things will go on longer than expected. I think that's all too obvious. The Strait of Hormuz is still stuck, and there's talk about the U.S. taking Karg Island. And if we do that part, this could extend the war a bit longer. It'd require ground troops. There'd be casualties. It does make things messier, I admit that. But what happens there isn't up to us, it's up to Iran. Now, yes, there are voices like Marco Rubio who are more cautious about ground troops. And look, caution isn't a bad thing. But at the end of the day, Rubio's concerns don't change the reality. Iran has been attacking our forces, destabilizing the region, and pushing toward nuclear capability for years. Doing nothing is not an option, and half measures are how you end up in a worse war later. If you think about it, half measures are why we're there now. Decades of half measures. We have to get this right. For all the success touted of Operation Midnight Hammer, it wasn't successful enough. The message was not clear enough, and now we have this situation. You can call that a mistake on Trump's part or defiance on Iran's part. Pick whichever one you want. I'm willing to say out loud Operation Midnight Hammer did not achieve its mission. If it had, we wouldn't be talking about an Iran war. Our generals have been clear too about the mission. They understand exactly what's at stake. They've said the goal is to prevent Iran from projecting power, protect U.S. forces, and prepare for follow-on actions if necessary. Not everyone agrees with each other necessarily on the particulars. That doesn't signal lack of strategy. That's just smart people in a room thinking things through. But everyone knows what the goal is. Everyone understands why we're there. Not knowing a clear timeline on the war isn't a lack of a strategy either. There are many moving parts. Even as things right now drag on longer than what was anticipated, they've drug on because the mission has not been fully accomplished yet. Again, a mission that has been very clearly and prominently communicated numerous times. What more can be said? What are you wanting to hear? What parts are missing from the conversation right now that would qualify as a strategy for you? Let me know in the comments. I want to know your thoughts. If you're one of the ones writing those comments that there's no strategy or plan here, what am I missing?